2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brand new season. So glad to have you with us on this journey. Two NBA greats, Grant Hill and Steve Smith, our analysts tonight, with our reporter, Allie LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, last season, DeMar DeRozan set the all-time record for consecutive games with over 35 points and above 50% field goal shooting, surpassing the great Wilt Chamberlain. DeMar said, quote, "As a fan of the history of the game, to have the privilege of these opportunities, it's something I never take for granted." Brian?
Oh, incredible. Thanks, Allie. Well, Grant, everyone is excited for this season opening contest. That includes the fans, but even more so the players.
Well, there's nothing like a season opening contest. Yeah, both teams would love to kick things off with a big win, so expect to see them giving their all on the floor here tonight.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. LaVine and DeRozan, the star-studded wings. Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center, and it's Ball in at the point. And for the Heat, Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin, and it's Butler in at the three. Ball with a steal. And now the Bulls in transition. Releases. The shot no good. And it's Miami the other way. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
Yeah, last season they swept this team, which was expected given the delta in talent and consistency.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
And the shot goes in.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Well, this is his game. Be proactive offensively, put the defense back on his heels.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Well, Grant, one thing LaVine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
For three, Lowry. Here's Adebayo. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Williams misses.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Now here's Hero. Down low. And Adebayo, the bucket on the assist by Hero.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
For Miami, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's Butler. Second chance shot. Martin with the bucket.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Williams. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
3-1. Unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
2022 was a tough year for Patrick Williams. It was only 5 games into his second season when he went down with a bad injury.
And Williams no good on that one. Well, Smitty, it was so hard to see a young guy like Patrick Williams get hurt.
It was, B.A., just starting to really develop, and then he has to overcome a major setback. Luckily, he's healthy, strong, and young, and he'll bounce back. Bam Adebayo gives his team so much flexibility, playing multiple positions and doing whatever the team asks.
And he makes the first. And Smitty, how about Bam Adebayo? He really diversifies this team offensively.
He does, B.A. He's a consistent scorer, and he's fierce on the defensive end, guarding smaller guys.
And both free throws good for Adebayo.
Bam Adebayo has been fairly solid from the line throughout his career.
Back to Vucevic. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Vucevic has gotten his second bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, Where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Williams. And the layup is good off the glass.
Good instincts from Nikola, finding the open man.
The Heat have gone 3 of 8 so far. Lowry, the pass to Hero. Over Williams. Here's Martin. Miami, no good that time either. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
And it's DeRozan missing. Lowry with it. Guarded now by Williams. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Adebayo's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
The Bulls making a switch here. Drummond's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Green comes in for Williams. White, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And Dragic is subbed in for Ball. Drummond with the bucket.
What makes Drummond a great rebounder, not just his size and athleticism, it's his tremendous anticipation.
Now here's Butler. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Green with the defensive effort. The Bulls have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Here's White. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Lowry, the pass to Dedmon. Back to Lowry. Oladipo outside. Off target from 3-point range.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Lowry against Dragic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
What you love about Lowry is his physicality in the lane. It's amazing at his height what he can do.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
And that one's good. Green.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Who poked away?
Chicago foul. Kobe White. First personal foul.
And looking at Victor Oladipo, it looked like he was breaking out and going to be a star for a long time. But he's battled many injuries.
And the first one at the line is good. And Oladipo is desperate to prove he can be a reliable part of a team's rotation.
It's been tough with all the injuries, B.A., but he's capable of brushing those off and getting back to business. He's very motivated to prove the doubters wrong.
Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large. They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Lowry outside. From outside the arc, he buries it from 3. Lowry's got 5.
When Kyle gets dialed in at the arc, he is dangerous. Defense needs to tighten up the perimeter.
Lets it fly. And it's DeRozan missing. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
To the paint. Here's Green. And he banks in the layup. Green's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. You're 7. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Now at the line, Max Struz. 2.
And he drops the first. The Bulls making a switch here. It's both from the stripe. Here's Dosunmu. With 4 on the clock. And the layup is good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Bam Adebayo has been leading the charge for Miami. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be back in a moment.
20. Fan, your Heat Youth Dance Team.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Heat?
Easy for me. They've made the most of their opportunities by getting to the line, and they are knocking them down as well.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls.
Alex Caruso.
Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center.
Zach
Caruso and Dosunmu are their backcourt, and it's Levine in at the small forward position. Here's Hero, following the bucket by the Bulls. And finished off by Adebayo. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
And that one, good.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Outside Butler. Back to Hero. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Hero's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
The Heat have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. To the inside, Martin. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Going all in, that was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Strus the pass to Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Butler. Lets it fly. Offensive board. Chicago trailing here. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Puts the body control on full display. Levine's good at adjusting to contact. You know, Zach Levine's never averaged fewer than double-digit points in his career, but he didn't get picked for the All-Star team until his 7th season.
That free throw good from Levine. You know, one area where Levine improved in his first All-Star season was efficiency, Smitty.
You're correct. The scoring totals were always impressive, but his effective shooting percentage took a big jump up. Zach's playing the smartest basketball of his career.
Good.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Hero, the pass to Butler. Back to Hero to halt the run. Chicago grabs the miss. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Here's DeRozan. Here's Vucevic. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. Vucevic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Miami trailing. Hero, the pass to Butler, and he lobs it up top, and Adebayo slams it in.
The emergence of Adebayo as a scorer, this franchise has to be ecstatic.
Here's Vucevic. Poke loose. For Miami, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul. And the Heat with some changes. Yurt Sevens checked in for Martin. Victor Oladipo comes in for Strus. And it's Lowry in for Hero. And a change for the Bulls. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Now here's Oladipo. Here's Butler. And he makes it on the layup.
Look, when you play against Jimmy Butler, you know you're in for a battle. Excellent job extending the possession.
Here's LaVine. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the wing on the left. Here's Lowry. Oh, Drummond with a block. And they'll get another chance.
A powerful athlete who's still developing his skills. Adebayo has become a threat at the offensive end.
Team foul. Now at the line, Bam Adebayo. 2.
Free throw's good, Adebayo. Green's checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Dragic. And both free throws good for Adebayo.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Adebayo against Green. Here's White. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Pass to Oladipo. Shoots over White. Oh, Drummond with a block.
I feel like Drummond saw that one coming all the way. Great anticipation.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "You want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns. I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success." Brian?
Allie, thank you. And Yurt 7 gets it to go.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Here's Drummond. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Timeout.
Drummond's got 6 points.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Miami calls timeout.
Yeah, and Kyle Lowry has always used his stocky build to his advantage. But coming into this season, the Heat said he'd have to address his conditioning.
Dedmon's checked in for Miami.
For your Heat dancers.
A minute 9 left in the first half. Grant, we saw in last year's playoffs, the hamstring injury hampered Lowry.
It really did. I mean, he plays a physical style, getting in there and taking charges. And as he enters his late 30s, staying in peak condition could help him withstand the rigors of the season.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Lowry against ball. Pass to Dedmon. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got his 4th assist with that last one.
The way to attack the interior, Dedmon really understands what the team needs from him.
Now here's White. Misses the 3. Here's Butler. Good D by Ball. The Bulls shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Here's DeRozan, and he hits it. That makes him 1 for 6 for the game.
Right in the teeth of that defense, DeRozan explosive through contact.
And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And that's his 3rd foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
Kept alive. Adebayo, no good. Here's White. The bank shot, no good.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
It's all tied in Miami. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
39.
Coach, it's been a hard-fought game. A lot of hustle plays. What gets you over the hump in the second half?
Well, we just have to keep on grinding. That's what this kind of game is like. In many ways, it feels like a playoff game. But those plays right there, ball in the air, ball on the floor, we gotta make sure we're dominating those areas and then make some plays.
We'd love to see playoff intensity there in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Bam Adebayo had it going on in the first quarter. He had 14 points and 6 rebounds. Kenny, let's start with you. What'd you think about the Heat?
I like what they've done on the glass. Boxing out, reacting quickly, playing with an aggressive attitude. They set a physical tone, but now everyone gets a chance to recalibrate. We'll see if this rebounding dominance can extend into the second half.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
They did some good things, but not enough. They need to start being more assertive. Go hard.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the 1. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half.
That's what you want to do. Work the ball to one of your premier scorers like Kyle Lowry and let him make a play.
And they get it back. Here's Drummond. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. Williams is checked in for Drummond.
Substitution, Patrick Williams.
Here's Adebayo. He's got 14. And he's going for the lob. And stolen by Williams. DeRozan passes to Ball. And here's Levine. This one for 3. Counted from distance. Levine's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
Here's Martin. Second shot opportunity. And it's laid in by Adebayo. And the Heat lead by 2.
The confidence continuing to grow off the board. Adebayo takes it right back up.
Vucevic, the pass to Levine. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. Levine's got 5 points now this quarter.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs, Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league. Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And, you know, a close game, you got to find that edge. High-energy plays like that one can make a big difference.
Offensive rebound. Vucevic finds Williams. That one rolls around and rims out. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And it's Butler with the jam.
What an athlete Jimmy Butler is, getting off the ground fast to slam it down.
Vucevic. And again, no good by Chicago. The Heat with the lead. Butler with the ball. Picked up by DeRozan. Here's Adebayo. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Adebayo's got 18 points in the game.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's Ball. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And it's DeRozan missing.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
That one goes in. And it's an 8-point Heat lead.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
DeRozan against Butler. And it's DeRozan missing.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Heat with some changes. Your 7 comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Strus in for Lowry. Dragic is checked in for Chicago. Hero, the pass to Martin. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Chicago is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Vucevic. Looking to win the run. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Give him 8.
Strong through contact. Vucevic gets it done.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Crying for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Ali, for sure. Thanks for that.
After receiving heavy criticism in his second year, Tyler Hero came into the 2021-22 season on a different level, averaging over 20 points per game.
You know, with Hero, Smitty, his play earned him the 6th Man of the Year.
And he ran away with that award, B.A. And it wasn't only because of his prolific scoring. Hero also displayed his playmaking ability, and he improved on the defensive end as well.
Smitty, what you like about this Bulls offense, they tend to take good shots.
Reason why, B.A., they've got veteran scorers who are disciplined, patient. It's difficult for defenses to speed them up.
Dedmon's checked in for Miami. Oladipo comes in for Strus. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And B.A., they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Absorbing the contact, finishing the play. Dragic has that great body control.
Oladipo outside. And Goran Dragic gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Chicago making some changes. White comes in for Williams. And it's Caruso in for Dragic. 1:09 left in the third. Hero finds Butler. Ooh, an open look for Hero.
Come on.
The Heat rebound.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
58 seconds left in the third quarter. Inside. Here's Drummond. That one no good. Great D that time from Dedmon. The Heat have gone 8 of 13 in the second half. To the middle. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Drawing so much attention, Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
To the paint. Here's Green. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Green's gotten his third basket of the night. Hero against Caruso. And a two-handed jam.
The athleticism plus the mobility, Tyler Hero is someone who drives well inside.
Chalk up 2 there.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter.
Chicago foul. Andre Drummond. First personal foul. Team foul number 4. Now at the line.
And that one falls for Hero.
Hero is a huge player for this team, a guy who does a little bit of everything out there.
And so he makes both from the line.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Lets it fly. Caruso misses. Pass to Oladipo. The 3. He can't get it to go. And so it's Miami earning this break in the action, up 10. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. And don't go far. We'll be And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so in the game for the Bulls, they've got Nikola Vucevic, Zach LaVine out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Lonzo Ball, and it's Caruso in at the 2-guard spot. Pass to Hero. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
Yeah, and with a finish like that, you know he's looking to extend the lead and put this game out of reach.
The 3 from Ball. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Bulls ball.
Three-pointer, Vucevic. He can't get that one to fall. And Miami the other way now.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Lowry. Hero outside. For 3. They get the rebound. Adebayo. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
Bam is a pro at absorbing contact, especially when he's locked in on scoring.
Ball outside. Up and over Lowry. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
To give you an idea of how good the Bulls were last season, they spent 56 days atop the Eastern Conference, but ultimately they couldn't overcome the injury to Lonzo Ball.
The Bulls making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Chicago's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. DeRozan finds LaVine, and he gets it to go.
Each year, Zach seems to improve as a scorer, a testament to his strong work ethic.
And Smitty, that was the story in the East last season. So many injuries.
It was, B.A., both in the regular season and in the playoffs. They had that next man up mentality, but when one of your stars goes down, there's not much you can do.
And finished off by Adebayo.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition, just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days. Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Down low. Here's Martin. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
so frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
The Heat have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Lowry against Ball. Martin, the pass to Hero. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Hero's got 12 points here in the second half. Here's DeRozan. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
We talk about Williams' physical abilities, but right there, you see the awareness and willingness to be unselfish.
And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. And the Heat making a change here. Butler's checked in. Ball against Lowry. It's Adebayo, high post. Yep, that one goes. Adebayo's got 26.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
Vucevic gets the bucket.
This displays Nikola's impressive level of concentration, able to drain shots right on the defense.
Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Here's Vucevic. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Hero outside. Back to Lowry. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures in different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
Adebayo, no good. Chicago has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Vucevic. And it's Miami with a rebound. Butler's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Adebayo. And he lobs it up to the rim. Back to Lowry. Here's Butler. Over DeRozan. No good. A bit long that time.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense versus good defense.
And a nice finish on the layup. DeRozan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's just too easy. DeMar getting the shot he wants and where he wants.
Vucevic with a steal. Ball left side. Vucevic in the post. Butler covering. And Ball gets it to go.
Timeout.
The D has to push Ball out of there. He's superb at capitalizing from this area.
Timeout called. The Heat. They're ahead by 12. A minute 20 left in the game. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, really the standout element of his game tonight was his offense and his ability to get inside by cutting the defense to shreds, finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the hoop.
Lowry, the pass to Martin. Now here's Hero. Here's Adebayo, covered by Vucevic. With a 9-footer, Adebayo, that's good. Adebayo's got 30 points.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Heat.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Bam Adebayo.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight he did it by owning the boards. A beautiful pass to lead his teammate right to the hoop.
Bulls foul. Derrick Jones Jr. First personal foul. Penalty. Now at the line, Gabe
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Smitty, it can be pretty impressive to watch this Miami squad go to work on the offensive end.
Yes, BA, the reason why they have a bunch of talented shooters, that's for certain. But they also pay attention to the little things like grabbing offensive boards and moving the ball around.
The Heat on offense. At one point, they led by 16.
Javonte Green. First personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
First one falls for him.
Line, Gabe Vincent. 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Dragic outside. Banked it in off the glass.
Goran Dragic has a tight handle. Really allows him to get anywhere on the court he needs to be.
Pass to Haslam. Back to Vincent. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, BA. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Great time, and as always,
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Good night.
Tyler, these Miami fans, they are so appreciative of the effort that you guys displayed tonight. Talk about what they mean to you.
Yeah, we couldn't do it without these amazing fans right here, so we appreciate you guys. Continuing to support us through the ups and downs, and we appreciate y'all.
Thanks so much, Tyler.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off. So long, everybody.